Alright, hi everybody. I am going to be showing you how to set up an EV mic or a wired mic. So things that you're going to need are an XLR cord, usually a 25 foot or a 50 foot is going to work best. And then you're going to need the microphone, usually comes in this little pouch, and here it is. You'll also usually need a mic stand. A tall stand's probably going to be your best bet. Okay, so now that you have all your materials, you're going to come into whichever AV room that you're going to be in, and you're going to find the soundboard and the amp. This is your soundboard, and this is your amp. So when you're turning it on, you're always going to want to turn on the soundboard first, and then the amp. So we're going to come over to this back side, and this switch right here is your on and off switch. So you're just going to flick that on. And these lights are going to come on right here, and then we're going to flick on the amp, which is this switch right here, and that will turn the amp on. So I'm going to be putting my EV mic into channel 2. So this is our mute button right here. This little red light will turn on, and that is how you know it is muted. You're always going to want to make sure that all your switches are down completely off, including the master switch. So now that you have all your materials and your soundboard and amp is on, then we'll put all the pieces together. So you're going to take your EV mic, this side of your EV mic, and this side of your XLR cord, and line up the prongs and wait until you hear that click. And then since I said I was going to plug my EV mic into channel 2, I'm going to take this side, the opposite side of our XLR cord, and find channel 2 and plug it in until we hear the click. Now we're ready to go back to the soundboard and make sure it's working. Alright, so now that our microphone is all set up and it's plugged into channel 2, we're going to come back here to our soundboard, and the first thing you're going to want to do is you turn on the master switch. So this is the main master switch. This turns all of the other switches on and gives them sound. So we'll just turn this up. You don't want to go too high usually. You can kind of stick right here in the middle. You definitely don't go past this portion of the main. So then you come back out here, and then we go over to our second switch, and we will go ahead and turn that up just a little bit. And then you're going to want to turn the mute off. That way it is on and ready to work. Okay, so now that everything's set up, you have the soundboard on and the volume up, you're going to just test the mic to make sure it's working. So just talk into it. Test, 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 so I can hear it through the speakers. So it is all good to go.